Let us immerse ourselves in complete silence. In order that we should immerse ourselves in this way, let us make sure that we are seated correctly, with the hips pushed forward and chest, neck, and head arranged in a straight line. You can rest the palms of the hands in such a way that the left hand rests on the lap, palm faced upwards, and the right hand is placed on the top of it, palm faced upwards. Let us feel that we are alone in terms of how we view ourselves, this body, that around us is vast, limitless, infinite space. Whatever sound intrudes in this space, let us pay attention to it. Our inner ear is open to every external sound. We allow it to be there. It has a right to be there. Let us now turn our attention to all the thoughts of the day that come and go, or the accumulation of worries, doubts, fears, temptations, impressions. Let us allow these to enter into our mental field, like passenger trains coming and going. Let us observe all these things and allow their appearance, their time on stage, and their disappearance. Before we sit, we should have lit a lamp with all the pure awareness of the importance of fire, the importance of air, in lighting a lamp, we should also see the correlation between the sun and the earth. Let us feel this connection between sun and earth. Let us feel the solar energy that penetrates and gives life to all living beings, including this body. Diving deep inside, we find that sun of all suns, that light of all lights, that great holy of holies, that bright spark. That is our true immortal self. Let us momentarily sit where it is seated, having withdrawn from the external objects, withdrawn from the shadow of the body and the mind. Let us sink down deeply internally, where we sit on the royal throne, and let us beam our love and goodness from there everywhere, like infinite rays of the sun beaming invisibly, giving light just as the sun rises and dispels the darkness. Let this immortal self dispel all the darkness, mental, emotional, physical. Let us feel that this infinite light is loaded with pure love and goodness and healing. Let these rays of light spread everywhere. Let these be healing lights for those who are suffering physically, emotionally. Let us spread these rays of light and goodness. Let us saturate the entire world, starting off bit by bit, with our familiar local area around the body, the house in which we dwell, to neighbors, to plants and grass, to all beings, whatever form they may take. Birds of the air, insects, bees, no matter how big or how small, just as infinite energy and light and life and love spreads everywhere, disseminating its movement, its plan, its design, its intelligence, its purpose. From the inner depths, deep down in our inner soul, let us send out waves of love, qualities of strength, courage, beauty, goodness, harmony, peace. And as we radiate our thoughts in this way, let us take our holiest name that we have for the Supreme. If you have not got a special word or phrase, a mantra from a guru, then mentally repeat that greatest of sound symbols, Om. Let this Om start quietly. Let it start from the gut. And as this mantra increases, let too its volume and vibration increase. Let it be a surging, rising wave from the solar plexus, upwards, radiating, radiating. Let us continuously repeat this unhurriedly, meaningfully. with great depth of understanding and feeling. And as we continue to enjoy this audio vibration, let us join the breath to it. Now let us be aware of the pillowcase or housing that we call the body. Body is made from different parts, and we can at any moment direct our attention to any given part. Let us settle this body by knowing that we have the capacity to direct this beam anywhere we wish. Let us direct it, starting with where we are seated and how we are seated. Just be aware that we are seated on the Mother Earth. This earth is solid, yet moving, nurturing, yet unforgiving. This earth is dependent on its life giver, the sun. Let us make a salutation to that which lights the sun and spins the earth. Each being is here for a purpose, and that purpose is divine, to participate in a divine play. At the human level, our purpose is to discover the inner treasure that sits within everything. Let us make sure that our posture is restful. Now let us suspend all thought. Let the mind be quiet, rested, and peaceful. In this quiet, where attention alone exists, let us draw on our memory and discover a place where we experienced our greatest happiness in the past. Let us choose this special place. Just spend some time recapturing every detail of this place. Let us use every one of our imaginative senses for this. Let us see the objects, whatever they be, in this place. Let us experience the colors. Let us hear every sound again. Every touch, every taste, and every smell, till this place becomes as vividly present as it was in its original form. Recall what you are doing. Observe what you are doing. And observe what you are feeling. Now let us register every one of these objects, all the scene, in glorious detail, to the divine account. Let us observe how the objects, the beauty, the scene, the feeling, all the sensations, these are all aspects of the divine. These are all combined rays or waves of that most beautiful one that sits in the lotus of the heart. And so whatever you see, or hear or touch or taste, or even smell, are so many different forms of the face of God. Let us see the divine face looking at us within all these forms. Let us understand that the combination that makes all of these things also makes up the organs that we are observing them with. The eyes, the ears, the nose, the mouth, the skin. All of these are reconfigurations of that one divine entity who sits deep within the lotus of your heart. Let us withdraw to that special sitting room of the heart. Let us deeply feel the presence of this manifesting entity. Within the heart, a glorious lotus flower, untouched by anything, with great keenness, opening up upwards, and there inside it, deep inside it, that manifesting, generating entity. Let us draw closer to it. Let us make our salutations as we approach. In great detail, let us see and feel the enthroned personal God that sits deep within us, giving us life support, giving us healing, giving us thought. Let us look upon this divine face, bursting with love. Let us gaze upon the smile, comforting us. Let us feel the emanation of joy and bliss. Let us offer our deepest feelings of gratitude, of pure love. Let us give our heart and soul. Let us feel the return of unlimited, unconditional love flowing over us and through us, in us, and beyond all borders. Let us feel the essence of this father, mother, friend, lover, unique being. Let us discover its pure being of consciousness. Let us enter into its deep ocean of essence. It is pure existence. Let us merge our small egoistic being. Let us dissolve it completely in this entity whose nature is pure love. Now let us take the outward journey from this ocean of pure light and love and life. Let our most dear chosen form emerge again. Let us request, please present yourself in your divine form and sit enthroned on the lotus. From your hands are rays of life-giving energy. From your mind, all these forms emerge. Let us now recombine all these different essential elements and components, so they then form again our most favorite place that we originally constructed. Let us go back to exactly that same place. Let us sit there. Let us observe, how do we feel? Let us observe all the different objects, scenes, sounds, smells, touches. Let every sight be divine. Let every sound be divine. Let every feeling respond to the joy and bliss that we feel in the moment of this most favorite scene. And finally, let us store this memory for replay whenever we want. Let us return our awareness to where the body is seated. Let us be aware of a change in every single cell of the body. Let us be aware of the tangible change we have made in the whole world. Let us dedicate our pure thoughts and meditation to the welfare of the world, giving new hope and a new sunrise. May all beings be happy. May all beings be peaceful. May all beings be blissful. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace be unto all.